and today I'm speaking about Venus through the 12 astrological signs. And if you have your natal Venus in Aquarius, then this is your video. Before we proceed, let's get right to the symbology of Venus. What do you think Venus symbolizes? Venus is our pleasure principle. It's what we are attracted to, it's what we really like, and what we are pulled towards, that magnetic pull we feel, you know. Venus in your natal chart is about love and finances. If you study Venus in a woman's chart, it will tell you what kind of a lover she is. If you study a Venus in a man's chart, it will tell you what kind of a woman he's attracted to. Not necessarily the kind of woman he will marry, that's the moon sign, but the kind of woman that will really turn him on. Okay, so Venus is also about how we earn money and what kind of financial situation we create for ourselves. And by studying Venus through the houses and the aspects, you get a rounded idea about this. But Venus is about what kind of a love life you will also have. Okay, what kind of why we attract the same kind of men, or why we are attracted to the same kind of men. That's more the Mars sign, why we attract the same kind of men. But Venus is why we are attracted to the same kind of men. Okay, and why Venus sign is why men are attracted towards the same kind of women. So it's what is pleasurable in our life is Venus. All things that are central, that are soft, that basically give us pleasure in life is Venus. Venus is known as the benefic, which means she gives us solid boons when she touches our natal chart and personal planets in it. And it really triggers a new way we experience love and finances. Venus in Aquarius is not your conventional lover in any way. There is no textbook to follow per se with Venus in Aquarius. I cannot tell you, okay, this is what you can expect or this is what you can't expect, because Venus is Aquarius is diabolical in its change. It wants something different, something that breaks the norm, something that stands out of the ordinary. Venus in Aquarius is never going to be attracted to uh, the same old, or run of the old mill. No, so these people don't make the best parent pleasers. If you know, if you're parents and you're looking to find an arranged marriage, say, for your Venus in Aquarius daughter, then you can be rest assured that that isn't going to work out, because she's going to choose someone that is maybe partly due to shock value, because she wants to shock you. You know, Venus in Aquarius wants will choose a partner that will who completely stands out in the crowd. It can be pink hair, it can be, you know, a leash on their neck, it can be anything, but they will always go for the person that stands out and is completely different. Okay, completely different from everybody. Okay, they do not want anything that's conventional. Okay, they want something that's completely unconventional. And even in bed, they will never be happy with your missionary or with your um, same old clothes pants, and let's not even take off our clothes, but let's just get it done quick. Let's go for a quickie. No, they don't want that. They want to try new things, new positions, new toys. They're very experimental. They definitely want new toys and new experiences. They are not possessive or clingy or in any way suspicious, or will call you a million times just to check on you. They're not like that. They they like their own independence, and you can never own them. So if you're like this really possessive dude and you have, have this woman who's Venus in Aquarius and you can't own her because they hate the idea of ownership. They're sovereign beings, and Venus in Aquarius in love is a sovereign being. She chooses to be with you. You cannot force her to be with you. You know, it's her choice, and if she chooses to do so, she'll go against the norm, she'll go against everybody to be with you. Okay, that's how dedicated she is. They are not known to stick around for long because you have to intellectually inspire them. Venus in Aquarius wants nothing more than intellectual inspiration, a muse of some sort. Okay, they want a muse who can, you know, they're the true sapiosexuals. Okay, even more so than Venus in Libra. Venus in Aquarius is the true sapiosexual. They want to talk about poetry, they want to talk about um, a trendy article if necessary, they want to talk about health, hygiene, everything is fair game for them. They want to know about it, they want to research about it, because Aquarius is again the sign of youth. So there's a very young component to Venus and Aquarius. Their energy is very youthful, no matter what age they are. They're very youthful people. The way they talk, be they can incite you into some sort of fervent euphoria. They can incite you into feeling strong with an idea. So they are really iconoclastic in the way they come. Okay, so that's why I said that there is no rule book. You can't quantify Venus in Aquarius. You've just got to understand the belief of Aquarius to the sine and the cosine wave. Very dualistic, but it's about information loops and feedbacks, and it just goes again and again in a vicious cycle. It's just on. So, Venus in Aquarius wants their own sovereignty, and you have to give it to them. You have to let them fly. You have to let them experience. You have to let them see the world and learn from the world. Okay, and never give them the feeling that you possess them or you're possessive, because that's going to totally put them off. Okay, they want you to be secure, because if they've committed to you, they want you to feel secure with them. So to let them know that, okay, no matter where they go, you're there. If you're really attracted to them or really attached to them or really in love with them, then let them know that no matter where they go, how high they soar, you're always there. And Venus in Aquarius can be about uh, kinetic movements, so dance, running. Venus in Aquarius definitely two things they can do. Even ice skating, figure skating, these are Venus and Aquarius things. Anything to do with motion, you know, and that can be orchestrated beautifully. Venus in Aquarius does that like none other. And they definitely want to be innovative in their relationship. They don't want to follow the norm. So just get them a ring and put a ring on it is not going to work. They want to go against the tide. So you have to understand that that in itself is a certain baggage. Okay, so you have to learn how to work with this energy. You have to learn to give them their independence, and you have to show them that your own time. You also cogitate. You also have your own thoughts, because if you're not intellectually stimulating, then these people will lose interest, and that means you've got to be a good conversationalist. Conversation means a lot to them, because they're creating everything up here. Before it even is going on, they're seeing it all here, and they're trying to figure out on how to innovate and take it to another level. That's what Aquarius likes to do, just wants to take it to another level. Very much the energy of Uranus, the new ruler of Aquarius. Previously it was Saturn. Take it to a new level, you know. So even their love life, it has to be taken to a new level. The way they dress will never be boring. Venus in Aquarius, they're going to wear quirky, intellectually stimulating kind of garb. You know, they will never go with fashion just for the sake of high fashion. Okay, it's a couture piece, I'm going to go for it. No, they don't want to, oh, it's a Vera Wang wedding dress, so I'm going to just buy a Vera Wang wedding dress. No, you know, they may just go for a body painted wedding dress, you know, or just you know, today I saw this designer creates bikinis with duct tape. So that's very Venus and Aquarius. They usually have lithe, supple, you know, long bodies. So, you know, just duct tape as bikini. That's a very Venus and Aquarius archetype, actually. Something different, something that stands out, something that um, nobody else is doing. That's what they want to do. Even in bed, in the way they dress, in the way they decorate their home, it's gonna have abstract, chunky pieces, you know, crazy gramophones, maybe. Uh, a part of the house will be modern, a part of it will be uh, traditional, maybe just a merge of two, or maybe a lot of IKEA kind of furniture because that's what they like. Some minimalistic. So you know the house will always be different. Their surroundings will be different. It won't be something that you expect. It won't be and it'll definitely be very much for shock value. They want to shock you, so they want to stimulate your intellect by shocking you. So you know that is definitely what art inspires to do. Some type of art shocks you to open your awareness. So that is very much the Venus in Aquarius archetype. That was that. Hope you like that video as much as I like making it for you. You know the drill. Thumbs up, comment, share. Sharing is caring. And don't forget to visit my website www.tinax.com.